Hey campers, what's up? It's Yana. Welcome to day 9 of Camp NaNoWriMo July 2020. And yes, I am in bed. I mean, I'm often sitting on my bed when I film, but I am like in bed. In my defense, I was up earlier. I actually got up earlier than I usually do because I had a tutoring session this morning. I don't think I've mentioned this, but I tutor children in various subjects and I really love it. I love working with children. I've done it pretty much my whole life. But anyway, that's beside the point. But I got up, had my lesson, then I took a shower, I had breakfast, and after that I was kind of like, I'm going back to bed. I just don't feel like adulting today. It's funny because I'm not working for money that many hours per day. I'm actually supposed to be very free and have loads of free time, but because of all of these goals that I've set for myself, for writing and filming for not only this channel but other channels as well, and editing videos and then fitness goals and like a bunch of other things, I've actually felt so busy the last few weeks that I kind of feel like I need a bit of a break, and I need my brain to slow down a little bit and not be constantly thinking about the next thing and then the next thing and feel like there's not enough hours in the day. I've been on track for most things, but it feels like I haven't. So I thought I'd have a nice, easy day today. And I am going to try to write later. I might not film it just because, yeah, I don't feel like putting in the effort. But before that, I was wondering what to do to kind of just lounge and just eat snacks and have a little bit of fun. And I thought it was time to finally do something that I've been planning for weeks. It was actually supposed to be part of my Camp NaNoWriMo prep. And that was rewatching some of the Jurassic Park, Jurassic World movies. And that's related to my story because, as I've mentioned in a couple of videos, this story, it's a fantasy, but it has both demons and what I call magical dinosaurs. They're not really dinosaurs exactly, but they are dinosaur-inspired creatures. And the reason they're there, because they were totally not supposed to be there, and now they are a very central part of the plot, is because I somehow, I'm not even sure how, got pulled back into that Jurassic Park universe. I don't know if I saw something online or if I saw the movie on Netflix and thought about watching it. I don't know why, but I just saw something, and then after that all I could think about was dinosaurs. I was trying to write my story and my brain was like, dinosaurs, dinosaurs, dinosaurs. So eventually I was like, all right, fine, dinosaurs, there will be dinosaurs, fine, okay, brain. And I think that's because as a kid, I was so obsessed with these dinosaurs. Like, I legitimately considered being a paleontologist. That was a thing that I actually may have ended up studying at university. I ended up studying biology, so I guess it wasn't that far. But I was so obsessed with them, and to this day, I get so excited when I see anything Jurassic Park related. It's just this feeling. I think some of it is nostalgia, but that's not all that it is, and I don't know why. To this day, I think the first Jurassic Park is my favorite movie of all time. I know it's not the best movie ever made, but there's just something about it. It's the animals and the adventure and the characters and just the feeling of it. And because this is something that gets me so excited and so inspired, I think that's a good source of ideas for a book, because it's very important to be writing about things that get you in that sort of really, oh my gosh, like almost like a a childish mood where you just want to go into that world and play with it. However, the thing I wanted to talk about today, because I'm rambling horribly right now, the thing I wanted to talk about today is reading or watching things in the same genre or the same type of things as the story you're writing versus the rule that says, I don't remember whose rule that is. Was it Neil Gaiman? It may have been Neil Gaiman. But anyway, the rule is don't read what you write, or I guess in this case, don't watch what you write. And I think that both of those things are kind of useful in their own way in different situations and at different points in your writing. Because say you're writing a dystopian, it does help to kind of dive back into other dystopians to get a sense of the genre if you haven't read one for a while, and to kind of look for some basic tips from the writing and basic ideas without stealing anything outright, and just the structure of how this story is written and what makes it work. That can help. A lot of the time when I read something similar to what I'm writing, it makes me really want to write. But at the same time, sometimes it is the opposite. Sometimes I feel it can hinder you, because not only are you subconsciously probably imitating that other writer's style without even knowing it, not only are you now not completely sure that you're not stealing ideas, but also you may get a little fed up with that genre, and that might make you not want to write it anymore. So, I don't know. And when you read something that's completely different, it ends up giving you really interesting ideas, like what happened with that whole dinosaurs and demons together thing. Because obviously Jurassic Park was not in the same genre or the same type of story I was writing. And if I had been watching high fantasy, I think that I would not have ended up with as interesting a story as I did. So I guess it's about finding the balance and when you do what in order to get kind of the best out of both things. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But I'm just curious how you guys feel about it. Let me know. When you write, do you tend to read the same sort of literature, or do you kind of want a break and want to focus your brain on something else in your reading? What do you do? Like, what's your method? And also, I'd be really excited to know what kind of story you're writing and what gets you really inspired for that particular type of story. For example, I know that for certain stories, I need to go somewhere outside in nature, and that really gets me writing, or something like that. What inspires you? What inspires you? I know this is such a cliche question, but it's always interesting to know. So, I will write at some point today, but because I don't know if I'm gonna film it, I'm just gonna sign off for now, and I guess I'll give you guys an update tomorrow on how today went, and I will see you then with another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.